Okay, let's talk about editing. The first editing software I'm going to talk about is Final Cut Pro X. This, by far, I've been using loads recently because it is fast. It's like really intuitive with what you're trying to do. Also, it self-renders, so while you're working, it will render everything that you're trying to do for you as you go, so you don't have to stop, pause. It takes time to do that sort of thing. So it self-renders, which is really good factor of this program. It has also like amazing effects already on there. They're really easy to use. You just whack them on there and they're pretty good. Faster workflow, I find. A couple of cons is the magnetic timeline. You can't build, you just whack a couple of clips in and they all stick together back to back to back. You can put stuff on top, but it's a lot more free and open rather than the linear timeline of, say, Premiere Pro. It's not very organized. I don't like how it's organized. It is very messy and it is not very easy to find stuff, and where everything is, it's not as organized, and the names for it are peculiar, I find, with the project, the library, and the events. They need to be called bins or folders, so it's easier, more compatible across different platforms. That is Final Cut Pro X. This is what I'm using at the moment, and it's the one I use the most just because it's so fast and easy and quick. Premiere Pro is great because it's great organization. All the bins are really easy. You can label them, color code them. It is really great for bigger projects, say like a bigger long form documentary rather than little short videos, because if you're just putting a couple of things in the bin, you don't need all that room. You just need, a couple of clips. So yeah, organization is really key to this program. The keyboard shortcuts on this are really good. I think, they're really easy, and they're easier where you put your hands to other keyboard shortcuts like on Final Cut Pro. Yeah, it's very versatile and good program if you're doing bigger projects. However, there are a couple of cons to it. For one, it is slow and it always crashes. It crashes a lot more than you would like, especially if you're doing big projects, and you spend a lot of time on this program. It crashes a lot. The color grading isn't the best on it compared to others like DaVinci Resolve. It's not very powerful. It's very basic and simple. It does help you out with auto grading and grading match, but I find it's not as powerful and vibrant as other grading softwares. And also it looks a bit outdated, I think. It's not really very modern and a sleek look to it. It looks very robotic and square, and it's not a very inviting platform if you're new to editing. DaVinci Resolve. Pros for DaVinci Resolve are it has great color grading. This is industry standard color grading software, and it is great. It makes all your footage look amazing and outstanding when you grade it properly and put time to going through it. The nodes can be a bit tricky at first, but when you get used to learning them, the world's your oyster. You can create and color how you please. It has an effortless workflow from start to finish. You start off by importing the clips in, use the first stage of the platform to look through, get all the best bits out. I normally skip that bit. It goes straight into the edit, and here the editing is really intuitive and easy, I find, and it's like a really nice sleek looking platform. And then you can go into Fairlight, and then the color grading, and then delivery, and it all has a certain flow to it that is really nice if you want to have a sleek workflow from start to finish. The audio in Firelight is great. I find whenever I change anything in it, the audio comes out nice and crisp and clear, and it works really well. It's versatile as well. It can work for all types of projects, big projects, small projects, and you can just use it for color grading, just use it for Fairlight. It's very useful, the whole program. And one of the best things about this program is you can get a free version that will do a large amount of the stuff on there. So that is a major pro for me because it's free and accessible to everybody. The only con I would say about it is it's an advanced program and it's not very good for beginners. If you're new to editing, I would not use this program. It doesn't matter which one you use, they are all very similar. Pick one that will suit your style and go with it. Don't do what I've done and gone through them all to find out which one works for me. Pick one that goes with your style. These are all tools to allow you to create So know how the tools work and then use them to their best abilities for your own needs. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe, comment below if you'd like to know more, and let me know if you want any other videos like this.